During this week's video, we get a free axle and we make a crane on our tractor and break the tractor. We are almost to the secret location where we're gonna get the axle donated to the channel. The axle is donated to us from 4x4 Unlimited. They're gonna be the sponsor to this video. We're gonna put that axle in the off-road wrecker. So we're here to come pick up the axle, and we got another little secret that we're gonna show you when we're here picking up the axle. I have a feeling that you guys are gonna like this future project. The only problem is we gotta try to get it home. Here's the surprise, that we came for the axle. That's not the surprise, because you guys knew we were coming for that. But the surprise is my dad has a bus, and the bus is here, and we need to figure out how to get the bus back to my dad's shop. And here it is. This is my old man's bus that he had, I don't know, 20 years ago. We used to take this thing camping, and we'd haul the off-road rigs with it, and we would camp in it. But it hasn't moved in years, and it's stuck here, and the property owner wants it out. So we need to get this big old bus back to my dad's shop somehow. So we're here investigating and determining how we get this big bus back to the shop. You can tell it's a hot rod with all the stickers. Let me bring you inside. There's a canoe in here. Okay, the camera boy is going in to do the investigation. I don't think we'll have any snakes because we're in Minnesota. There's a lot less snakes here.
No, but there's a bunch of poop.
But yeah, there's probably a coon or something living underneath a bunk bed. Well, it's not even a bunk bed, it's just beds. So I'm looking at the back axle here and just checking to see if the tires are inflated. So the back driver's side is good. We just got to check the other three. Well, this side I can't really see the back tire, but there is a tree against the bus, so we're definitely gonna have to cut that down. Otherwise, we're gonna have some busted windows, I believe, and maybe 2 trees. Here's the front of the bus, the old Dodge. There's those trees. Maybe I can peek you guys in there because I can't lift the hood up. Peekaboo! What do we got in here? Dang, it looks complete. Tire number 3. Does it have air? It looks like it has air. It's just sunk into the ground. No one will know. Where's my machete? It's like seriously grown right into the latch. Oh! Yes! No! The 6-cylinder. Garbage. For the 4.3 liter. Those are actually kind of good motors. But not for anything I need. Look at that thing. Threw right into the latch. What the? Can't make this up. Let's save the next guy a little headache. Wow, it's like in it. For real. Okay, sorry next guy. Well, that's it on the surprise. The bus. It's a lot longer than I thought it was growing up. I mean, when I was a kid in my teens, I thought that bus was pretty big, but you know how that is when you're a kid. Everything's big. I was just hoping it was a little bit shorter, you know, like short bus style. It'd be a lot easier to frame swap it, similar to what Hardcore Fab did with their bus. They had a 1957 bus, so it's a lot cooler than this 70s-ish Dodge. But they put that on a modern day short bus frame, with the 6.0 in it. So that was kind of my thought before coming here and seeing how big of a bus this is. So I guess for right now, the only plan is to get it out of here and get it to my dad's shop. But that will be on a different video. And then we'll have to come up with some ideas to what to do with this bus in the future. If you guys have any ideas, you know where to put them. Right down there in the comment section. Let's get that axle back home and start working on the wrecker project.
3 days later.
Well, we made it home last night from picking up the axle. Now we got to figure out how to get that axle off the trailer, because that Dana 50 is heavy. So here is what we've been building to get that axle off the trailer. Little hoist action on the Cub. If you guys remember, we built this little hitch receiver action off the back of this Cub Cadet a few videos ago, but now we mounted this engine hoist on the receiver hitch. So we can unbolt this with 5 bolts and we can put it right back on our engine hoist, right back there. Now we can use it as a yard hoist and we can pick things up around the yard because we don't have a tractor with a bucket, or our wrecker project isn't complete either, so we can't use that. So we're building items that we have already to build the items we want. So let me catch you up to speed. Let's roll a montage and kind of see how we built this contraption for the Cub Cadet. There was a quick little time lapse on how we built the engine hoist on the tractor. Now we have to test the theory and see if this tractor can lift that heavy axle off the trailer. My son's voting no. I'm optimistic. The only thing I am scared of is the counterweight, so we might have to build something on the front of this tractor to compensate for the heavy weight on the back of this engine hoist. But we'll tackle that if we need to go there. Right now I kind of cheated and I just moved the seat all the way forward, so I'll just be, hugging the steering wheel. Use my body weight for the counterweight of the tractor. The yard hoist is working. Well, not really. We do need to do the counterweights. We got some wheelie action going. And good luck, my son's not here to receive his winnings because he didn't think it was gonna lift that axle off the trailer. And it's not, so I guess my son wins. I'm pretty optimistic if we put a counterweight on this tractor though, that hoist will hold. All right, let's bring it back in the garage. Well, what's better than one rusty hitch on a tractor? 2. Yeah, we found another rusty hitch and we mounted it on front of the tractor. Made our little receiver weight holder. Thinking about rubberizing the front of that too, or putting a tube over it, and then I could use it as a push bumper as well. But for now, we're gonna use it as a counterweight. So let's go drive around the lot, and we gotta go to the shed. I used to pump some iron back in the day. So I have a whole weight set of weights that we can put on here to counter the axle. Let's go do that. Well, another epic fail. All those weights, still not enough. Still three-wheeling, bringing the front up. And we blew the bead off the tire. So it wasn't the design, it's just the tractor is too small and didn't survive. So we'll have to move on from this project and just get that axle off the trailer and start working on the OBS and try to figure out what we got to do for suspension, everything else that goes along with mounting that axle on the OBS wrecker. But for this project, she's a fail. And we're in the market for a new tractor, especially one with a bucket. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time.